Welcome to our Guidebook tutorial on interactive mapping. First, what is interactive mapping? In a nutshell, interactive mapping is a way of putting a dynamic link between locations on a map and the content in your guide. Let's look at an example. So on my phone simulator on the screen, I'm going to go to the menu and pull up my sponsors list. If I tap on a sponsor's name, I see the name, the subtitle, the description text, and I see this really cool image telling me where their booth is located on a floor plan. If I tap booth 117, it takes me to the floor plan. I can use two fingers to zoom in and out to kind of orient myself and figure out how to get to booth 117. Again, any list or schedule session, you can attach a location and then link that location to a specific place on a map. Let's figure out how to do this from the builder side. We'll come back to our phone simulator in just a little while. So before you get started, you need to add content to Builder. For example, you need to have your list of sponsors, or you need to have your schedule sessions in your guide. Then make sure that you have added locations for each of these items. My schedule currently is a little bare. It doesn't have any locations noted here. What we'll do is we will pull up our floor plan for our venue. And this will help us remember, okay, I know which sessions are taking place in which hall, so let me go ahead and add some locations to my schedule. So for example, Millennium Hall is where we'll have breakfast. So I'll go to location and start typing in Millennium Hall. This location doesn't exist in my guide yet, so we're going to create a new location called Millennium Hall. And it needs to be a label because I'm going to label my map with Millennium Hall. It looks like my opening remarks will also take place in Millennium Hall. We've already created the location, so this time I can just click on it. And then let's see, we had some other locations on our map here. So we have the Commonwealth Hall A, B, C, and D where our workshops can take place. So let's say workshop 1 will take place in Commonwealth C. Again, I'm creating a new location. I'll click save. Yes, I want it to be a label for my map. And then for the break, you might not have a location. However, if you're providing coffee or snacks, you might say, you know, this is taking place in the foyer, wherever you want that location to be. However, every single component of your schedule may not have a specific location. Workshop 2, put that in Commonwealth D and create a new location. It's going to be a label on my map, and we'll click save. Okay, we have 3 examples here. Let's hop back to our map. So I have a map image on my computer, but I need to get this map image into Builder. After I do that, I can link these location labels to that map. So to recap where we are so far, step 1 is to add content. Step 2 is to add locations for those content components. And step 3 is to add your maps. We already have the exhibit hall map as we saw on the phone. Let's pull in our map of the second floor. Builder will think about it, and then we can click on it here in the Maps module. So here's our second floor map. We've added our schedule sessions, we've put locations on those sessions, we've added our map, and now we need to link them together so they talk to each other. So Builder knows, okay, Millennium Hall, that points to this region of the map. We need to draw a box and label it. There's a button down here that says Add a New Region. You can also tap the A key on your keyboard. When you do that, your mouse will change from a hand to a little crosshair icon. I can click and drag to create a blue region. I will then click on the region having created it, and I need to give it a name. Again, this was Millennium Hall. And then I will click Update. What I've done is created a link between this map and anything that takes place in Millennium Hall. So both of my sessions on my schedule here will point to Millennium Hall on the floor plan. Let's put Commonwealth C and D on the map as well. We'll go back to Maps. We'll open the second floor map that we uploaded. I'm going to tap A, add a new region, and draw a box around Commonwealth C. Let's click on it and start typing in the name, Commonwealth C update. We also need to do Commonwealth D. Again, you can type A on your keyboard, or you can click on the button to add a new region. Let's say I have a workshop that's also taking place in Commonwealth A, but I haven't added it yet. I can do it from the map side as well. So let's click Add a New Region, click and drag over Commonwealth A, and then I can click Add Commonwealth A as a location in my guide. Click Update. What that means is that any session or list item taking place in Commonwealth A, I can link to the map. So it goes both ways. I can either create locations from my schedule, or I can create locations on my map and then link them to my schedule session. So here's Commonwealth A. It's an option that appears now because I created it from the map. Again, to recap, we added content to our guide, whether it's schedule sessions or list items, whatever it may be. Add locations for your schedule sessions and list items, and then add your map images. You may have a campus map showing various buildings around a campus. You may have an interior floor plan like these. You might have a booth layout of one specific room. It can be any sort of image to orient your users. So we've added content, we added locations, we've added map images, and then we linked them together by drawing regions on these map images and giving them a corresponding label. We've made some changes, so let's go back to dashboard to refresh our guide, and we need to publish our changes. We have some changes, so okay, we published those changes. Let me go back to my app and check for updates in here. The updates we're looking for are the second floor map should be added now, and we added some locations to our schedule sessions that link to that map. Let's see. Let's refresh it one more time. I think I didn't wait long enough for those updates to be applied. There we go, applying update, just took a few more seconds. If I go into the maps module, I see I have the second floor and the exhibit hall. I can cycle between all of the maps using the drop-down menu or the arrows to go right and left. If I use two fingers to zoom in on my map, I can explore the map. I can just click on things and see what's taking place in that area. This is Commonwealth D. This is Commonwealth A. From the exhibit hall, I can click on 217 and see that Apple is there. So I can explore the map this way. Or if I'm in the schedule and I'm attending the opening remarks session, I'll tap on opening remarks. I see it says Millennium Hall here as a location, and I can tap on this map and it'll take me to the floor plan showing me that opening remarks takes place in Millennium Hall, and here's where it's located. That's it, so that's interactive mapping. If you have any questions about adding content to your guide, adding location labels, adding map images, or if you have any trouble with linking your locations on the map to your content in your guide to really make that map interactive, feel free to reach out to us anytime. Our email is support@guidebook.com.